Before getting into today's episode, we'd like to thank Mac Performance PT for sponsoring the Walk On Pod. For more on their services and contact information, click the link in our Instagram bio where you will be led to their website. Mac Performance PT, helping Sacramento athletes live life without limits. Thank you for tuning back into the Walk On Pod. I am Luke Avdalovich. With me is Jared Waters and Tommy Ball. Back to just us three. I know we had a really good episode last week, and you know, not to be a spoiler or anything, we got some good ones planned. But you are stuck with us three today, and fellas, how are we feeling today?
Good evening, gents.
Feel good. Back in the garage.
I was gonna say,
Feels-
Jared's been
Feels toasty.
for you guys, you listeners and watchers, just go ahead and give Jared a quick round of applause. All right, this guy's been really working. He's been grinding. He hasn't missed a pod date, and he's here.
Hasn't.
I'm sure he wants to be in bed right now, but he's not. So, Jared,
We're
shout
good.
out, man. Appreciate you.
It's all good, man. It's part of what I signed up for.
Real
Yeah,
trooper. Real trooper nodding in and out of the last few episodes, man. Just sticking it out.
finding a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Just finding a way. Absolutely finding a way.
You got to respect. I mean, when you get to the level that Jared is, when you're league ties like him, you got
This
to.
is
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
This
Oh,
gas is.
I mean, when you're in
gas is not
Florida,
unleaded.
when you're in Florida
Anyway.
and we're on the other time zone and you're having to do 1 a.m. pods because you've got league ties, you know you made it.
He's
You know you made it.
This is sick. You know what? I hope Nay's the first person that listens to this.
Shout out, Nate, man. That's on
man.
this week. Anyways,
It's Friday evening, man. I'm happy to be here. We don't want to be anywhere else. Big weekend coming up. Big weekend coming up.
Big weekend. A lot to talk about. So let's get right into it. Let's get into our. It's been a while since we've done a scouting report because we didn't do it our last 3-man episodes. So we got our scouting report. For those of you who don't know what our scouting report is where we give a start or a sit in the world of sports, something that we like, something that we don't like. We go ahead and expand on why we made that selection. I can go first if you guys want. I have one off the top of my head.
Hey, man, if you're ready to rock.
Yeah, you can go. I'll go after you.
I have one. You guys might not like this, but I have one that I previously put on the bench a few weeks back.
Really?
I did receive some backlash for it. I really like the way this guy responded.
This is
to the
interesting.
bench. I'm gonna go ahead and start Caleb Williams. I know before the
Whoa.
before
Hang
the draft.
on.
Listen. Before the draft, I sat the guy. I said, I didn't like the propaganda his brand or his camp was pushing. I didn't like the way he was, kind of blowing off the draft process and everything. I felt like he was a little bit entitled. Come draft night, I guess it's like 2 weeks ago, so this might be a little bit out the news cycle. So I apologize, but I've been sitting on this one for this take for a minute here. I've never seen someone so excited to be drafted to the Chicago Bears. He was a consensus number 1 overall pick. Every single person watching the draft, following football within the draft, all of it knew that Caleb Williams was going number 1 overall, and he was ecstatic. He was ecstatic to be picked. In the history of Chicago Bears quarterbacks being selected in the draft is awful. And this guy just looks hyped. In every single video I see of him talking to the new rookies at the mini camps, all of this, he's got a great attitude. He's trying to lead. He's being bought into their system. And all the stuff I said before, I think I was wrong. I was unfamiliar with your game, and he's really stepped up and proved me wrong, which I think is a good thing. And shout out to the Chicago Bears front office for really – they killed the draft. They set him up with a lot of weapons. I think he has the tools to be successful this year. And he's embracing it. He's embracing the challenge, and he looks like he's going to have a good time doing it. So I know I sat him a few weeks back. Go ahead and put Caleb Williams back in the starting lineup. I'm balling. I'm all in. I'm back. You might see him on my fantasy.
That's a ballsy coaching move.
Yeah.
But
I want to say that is a very mature response from Luke to come out and say that he's wrong.
I'm not.
I think it's a mature response from Caleb. I feel like
as
Caleb,
well. That's where I was going.
I'm glad you're going to say this. You think he's a listener?
Yeah,
I don't want to look. I don't want to say he's.
I feel like Caleb heard like he got around the circles, and it's like, hey man, there's some chatter that you're just like not a serious person.
The guy on my right on this screen having league ties and all, there's a possibility that, word could have transferred. Maybe the NFL has got a little connection. I don't know.
I don't know.
Things.
Who's he talking about?
That's a different league.
Things might add up, man. The leagues talk. The leagues do talk.
Here's the thing. Whether it was me or not, whether I was the catalyst or not, which I'm sure I wasn't. Like, I don't want any listeners to think that I think we're out in the
I do.
common NFL listener.
The
But
universe
anyways,
listens, man. The universe listens.
I was gonna go that direction. I think the guy's
Yeah.
living right. He's living
Yeah.
right. In a lot of you guys know I
Wow.
haven't done a discourse in a while about living right. But actually, I don't know if I've actually done a discourse.
What a
about
180
living
right now.
But the guy, like, well, one, I will say, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of
Yeah,
men,
that's hard for a lot of people in the world.
a lot of people need to be able to do that. I was
Yeah.
wrong, and you know what? I'm not mad that I was wrong because if I remember correctly, I think I said I was. I'm not saying he's not going to be a solid quarterback, and I don't want to see him fail. I just didn't like the way his camp was, putting propaganda out.
Yeah.
Complete 180. Complete 180. The guy was on stage celebrating. He gave Goodell the hardest dap of all time. Like, nobody likes Goodell. Nobody likes getting drafted to the Bears. This guy's ecstatic. Like, I liked it. I liked it. So, way to respond, Caleb. Welcome to the starting lineup. Like I said, we might be seeing more from him out of my camp. I don't know. We got close eyes on him now. We watched the guy really grow and develop over the last few weeks, and it's something that I'm excited to watch. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go first because I'm sure we'll get into more NBA discourse and stuff. But I've been wanting to get that one off for a minute, so I had to get it.
It's a valid
Yeah.
start. It's a valid start, Lucas.
Mine's pretty fresh. I've been trying to be on the positive side, so I haven't really been sitting anybody. But this I have like kind of like this might be the first time in pod history, but it's like a double. I got like a start sit.
Interesting.
And yeah.
Like
Let's see where you go with this.
Yeah. So my start is Scotty Scheffler. Based on what happened to this guy this morning. Guy got taken to jail, could have folded. Was doing his warm-up routine in the jail cell.
In the cell.
And popped back out. Shot, I think it was what, under 6, yeah? Minus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just impressive stuff from the number one player in the world. And I don't think we should expect anything less. But just tip my hat to that guy, man. I mean, that's a big deal. On the flip side, I want to sit whatever that officer was thinking. I wasn't there for the situation, but like, come on, guy.
I'll say this.
Maybe it gave Scotty the motivation he needed.
Maybe he did, but like at the same time, like, bro, you're working the PGA Championship. You know who that is.
Right.
I mean, we don't know if he knew who it was. It's like 5 a.m. Look, I'm not going to sit here. I don't want to get into like a police discourse here. That's
right.
Not what this pod is about. But I'll say this. I just want it to be, a neutral, opinion on this thing. Scotty did admit to trying to drive over a median or something. So, like, he even admitted to doing something wrong, and he said that he never name dropped. So there's a very good chance the officer didn't even know who he was. Which,
yeah, but he
bad.
did. He
like,
was.
Why are you working the PGA?
But the media member. Did you see this? The media member that reported it said that Scotty was yelling at him to help him, and that guy just stood frozen.
Yeah,
like he could have easily. Like it's obviously the other stuff that happened is terrible. I'm not trying to take it. That's what the sad thing is. Like the sad thing is that someone lost their life in a very like unfortunate accident. So I don't want to take the energy away from that. And I think the PGA did a good job of like directing the energy towards that, as that like this person like someone died. Like that's sad. And like again, we're not there. But I also like what you were gonna say, like, bro, you're working the PGA championship. Like
there's gotta be some awareness.
Like
and then also like two points on that. One, I think Scotty did a phenomenal. Put the golf aside, he could have put up an 80 today. The way he handled the whole situation was incredible.
Totally.
Like he I think he put it the best when he said it was a clear misunderstanding on both ends, which he took fault. He didn't, and that's what you got to do when you're in the light. And then two, like, I don't know, like, this is 5 a.m. Like, we got to have better like protocol for this. No, like a disaster happened. A disaster happened. It was awful. I feel like there was videos of golfers walking from their car. Like, I feel like there's got to be.
Well, my thing is like regardless of what happens, like, I guess if that's where I'm sitting, the officer, because like you just have to have some, like, I'm not in that situation. I don't want to. It has nothing to do with police or non-police. It could be a campus security guard.
Could be a bystander. You're just saying there's got to be some awareness.
There's got to be some awareness of what's going on. Like like the entire environment. Like this is like a big deal. And on top of that, like now we don't know him personally, but like Scotty is not like we're not talking about Brooks, right? We're not talking about someone that is like inflammatory.
Let's relax with the shots here, man. But
like okay, but you know what I mean though, like personality was
Luke knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
He's not a Brooks Koepka guy.
I've never made a comment on Brooks Koepka's.
I'm saying that like from a person. That's what I'm saying though. From a demeanor standpoint, I can't imagine that Scotty was the person that inflamed the situation. like okay, like come on, dude. Like we're talking.
Interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen with it all. I don't want.
I mean, the cool part is that he was able to go play his round and kill, and like it didn't hurt him. Like that would be like that's what I was thinking about when it happened. Like, bro, what if this guy like they literally wouldn't release this guy and he didn't get to play and he like got cut?
So sick.
Like that'd be crazy.
Not even, bro. I will say this: the memes that are spawning from this situation are top 5. They're top
good stuff.
5.
Are they?
They're
very, very good stuff.
They're hilarious, man. Like I've seen, there's been so many funny skits. Like I've seen one where it was like this dude in like an unbuttoned polo and like a backwards strap back, and it was like the frat guy. He was pretending to be the frat guy that got like detained for like being drunk in public or something. And he's like, when the guy wakes up in the cell and Scotty Scheffler's doing his warm up routine next to him, like stuff like that, bro. It's so funny. And then there's been some other like prison ones that I thought was pretty funny, but no, I don't know. I don't know really what to think about the whole situation because I don't think anyone was in the right per se. But
yeah, I
think
just think that takes a lot of mental fortitude to be able to like overcome whatever that is, whether good, bad, right, wrong. Like, at the end of the day, he went out there and shot 65. Like, bro, like
it was his best second round of his majors career.
Yeah, maybe he motivated him. Maybe whatever the cop said. Like,
dude, he said he was shaking on the first tee because he was still like.
Shook
his
up.
body was responding from what just happened, which like obviously to your point about who Scotty is, like the innocent dude that we all believe that he is, which like I don't know, obviously he could be living a double life, but it doesn't appear that way.
It doesn't appear that way, but like
that is probably a traumatizing event. That's like me getting arrested. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, bro, what?
Like, dude's never been arrested before.
My pants, bro. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, he's an animal. It's cool to see. Hopefully, again, condolences to the family, and the guy and the person that kind of what happened, and it seemed like it was just a unfortunate accident. So that's too bad. But yeah, good. Shout out Scotty, officer, whatever your name is. Just, have a little more awareness, man. That's it.
Do your research before the next tournament you work. That's
like what are we talking about?
Here's the scout report. We're giving you the scout report right now.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm like. Man. It's not like we're not at the local muni and like guys just trying to like get a practice round in. Like, bro, this is literally a major.
Yeah, dude was going to get his prehab in.
Yeah, exactly. Oof. So that's my little start sit.
Nice.
Definitely an interesting situation this morning. Good
a little dip in there. I'll shift our focus here. Yeah, I've got to start, and this one's really simple to me. This guy's playing great basketball, and he doesn't play a ton of minutes, but he brings a spark, and he's been a very key cog in forcing a Game 7 and winning on the home floor. I've got TJ McConnell here, man. It's my guy. It's my guy. I'm a big TJ McConnell fan, but he's showing up right now for the Pacers. I think he had 15 today again, 15 and 4. Don't know for sure. I probably didn't have a turnover either. He picks up 94 the whole game. He really sets the tone. He played amazing in Game 4 when they blew him out. Like, he's just rolling for him. And we can discuss the Game 7 stuff, but I'm just giving TJ the start because he's been so reliable for so long, and he's a small point guard, and he's thriving. He lives in the mid range, and it's great. And people that size, it's tough, especially because he's not even built like a Brunson. Like, Brunson's a real bulldog. He's short, but he's built. Like, TJ's obviously strong, but TJ doesn't have that frame that like a smaller guard like a Bledsoe or a Brunson does. So I love his game. He's a dog.
Yeah, no, he's I mean, anyone who's watching the playoffs, like, obviously, when we talked about spark plugs, I believe you had him on the lineup or Tyus did. One of the two did.
Yeah, I think I did.
He just like I don't even care what he brings to the floor. Like when he steps on, the Pacers crowd loves it. So like that's just half the battle. Like he just ignites. And then
he looks like Ollie from Hoosiers. That's why.
That's crazy. With someone who like when they're playing a team like the Knicks who don't really play their bench, someone coming off the bench with that much energy and hurrah to the game with whatever he does, just the second he steps in, he has that effect. It's gonna shift the game.
Yeah,
just
for
sure. just off of rotational substitutions and everything. Like,
nah, I think he only played like 16 minutes today, 15 points. Like he just gets to it. His pull up is crazy, man. He does not miss that thing.
Just sucks these games are blowouts. It's just boring.
The whole the Western Conference series is so weird. The
boring,
Nuggets,
dude.
The Nuggets.
There hasn't been a good game in the Nuggets series. The Pacers series, Pacers Knicks had the best game so far.
Yeah, they've been good.
That game was great. Last Friday, that game was great.
Yeah. And then like one or two of the Mavs Thunder games, like game 4 was good for the
that was
Mavs Thunder.
game.
Yeah, game 4 was really good.
I thought game 1
was good too.
No, like they're entertaining, but I'm saying like close games though. It's like like in the
I thought
Celtics,
game 1 was
like
an entertaining game in the Nuggets Timberwolves series.
I don't even know, bros. I mean,
Ant was walking them down in the fourth quarter. They were losing. They ended up winning by like 8, but like he put on a show. I thought that was entertaining.
Yeah, but I just mean games going back and forth, like the playoff games.
I agree. I'm not
I'm not trying to watch freaking the third string guys play the whole fourth quarter because you're down 30. It just goes to show you like the whole like sometimes the whole space and pace thing doesn't work because like you just try to play the numbers and the analytics, and like if you're not hitting, then you get blown out.
So what are our predictions as of right now? It's Friday night, as Tommy said. Tomorrow's OKC must win against Mavs. Do we think the Mavs close it out?
I think
Dallas close it out.
As good as SGA is. Yeah, as good as SGA's been. Game 5 was critical.
I mean, bro, the difference has been Dallas's role players. They've been out of their mind, bro. Like what you're gonna get from Luka and Kyrie. Bro,
Kyrie hasn't even been scoring them well.
Luka hasn't even played good. Luka played good last game, but Luka's been bad.
Kyrie's been solid because he's not volume chucking. Yeah. He's solid. He's making plays.
Yeah.
TJ's Jason Terry. Like I said, he took the mask off. He's literally Jason Terry, corner 3 specialist. I don't know where that came from. Gafford's been elite defender. Derek Jones has been elite defender. Like they've just been stepping up. And Josh Green's coming in, hitting shots. Like they got guys that are just stepping up in their roles.
Yeah, man. They look good. I mean, all it's gonna, and I feel like this might be corny, but like I mean, Kyrie's just poised for a signature closeout game.
That's what he's been in this situation.
Yeah,
on the biggest stage.
And he's been kind of cruising, and now it's like, okay, like I'm gonna just Luka, this is what you haven't had. I'm just gonna help you get over the hump, kind of thing. Like here you go. This is why I'm here.
Yeah, he did that in the Clipper series, to be honest.
Yeah. And then I just think the Knicks, I don't think Pacers can win in Madison Square. Yeah, and then I think Jokic is gonna just. I'll be interested to see if Minnesota can play as well, like their bench can play as well. But I just don't see the Nuggets losing.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, everyone was showing the picture of Jokic and like how
the fourth quarter. Yeah,
I don't care about that, dude.
I don't know.
I don't care about that.
I would love to see the Timberwolves win just because they're exciting to watch.
If it was going to be Timberwolves OKC, I would be interested to see that. That's like a good matchup.
I kind of feel the same way. I would like to see. I wouldn't want to see Timberwolves
and Mavs
Timberwolves and Mavs. Yeah. That's
New York is going to win at home.
Yeah, Pacers aren't going to win at Madison Square Garden.
And I think we get a Jaden McDaniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker huge game on the road, and obviously Ant's going to do what Ant does, and I think the Timberwolves are going to pull it out.
Isn't it in Minnesota?
No, it's in Denver.
No, it's in Denver. I think that they're gonna show up. I think Jamal his calf is
Oh, you're right.
clearly.
Yeah.
I think his calf is clearly bothering him. Game 7, like it's a lot of wear and tear, and obviously Jokic is going to be Jokic, but I feel like Minnesota's role players are going to step up, and they're a lot of fun. So I want them to win too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But Jokic
I
is
agree.
Jokic, and if they win, I won't be surprised. But
I just, bro, like a Luka Jokic matchup would actually be so tough.
be
It'd
funny.
actually be so tough.
Cut all that buddy shit out.
Bro, well, it's just like we talked about the Euro ball, like stepping up and the way the league is. Like, I don't know, that'd be a huge shift. And then
That's very possible.
And then what? I guess who's a better matchup for the Celtics on the other side? I don't think it really matters, but
Who cares?
I don't know. I mean,
like, there's just no way that there's no way the Knicks are gonna win Game 7 because it's in Madison Square Garden because the Pacers don't play defense. But like, there's just no way that their team can handle another series.
that's what I don't get.
no, they're
Like,
so
there's just
they're so
no
dumb,
way,
dude.
bro.
Especially,
There's no
bro,
way
like
Jalen against
Josh
Jason
Hart-
and like they're
Josh
gonna
Hart
throw.
got
They're,
hurt today.
Josh Hart
yeah,
did
see,
get hurt today.
they're gonna throw, bro. Think about it for Brunson. They're gonna throw Drew Holiday, Derek White at him, and maybe Jalen
Brown can guard
Yeah,
too. That's
and
what I
maybe
was saying,
Jalen
bro.
Brown.
They got
Like, they're
guard-
gonna
they
have
got
3 dudes in their
perimeter.
starting lineup where like they could just switch all action.
Everything.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not gonna be easy, bro. I mean, it's gonna take a lot. I mean, it'll be an exciting
And they're gonna
series.
be rested too.
Yeah, they're chilling.
I think Minnesota would be the best matchup for Boston though in that case, Luke.
I think if Porzingis is back, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think like McDaniel, like they have the wings. They just have the wings to throw at the Boston Wings that nobody else does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Denver's got the championship pedigree and Jokic, and Dallas has been great. But like you've got McDaniel,
Jokic is the difference maker in the matchup. So
yeah, for sure.
like they don't have anybody that can guard Jokic.
No, they don't.
Boston doesn't.
They don't. But they have people who throw at Jamal Murray, like Minnesota has.
Like New York has a better job. New York has a better chance at guarding Jokic than Boston does.
Yeah.
Even though Al Horford's really good. Al Horford's really good defensively, but he's not gonna be able to play 38 minutes.
They need the Time Lord back.
No, Jesus.
Robert Williams was
he was good.
No,
that would have been good.
Yeah. What is that?
Bro, I hate that nickname. It's just a dumb nickname.
It's a good nickname.
Why? So you want to know why that's a dumb nickname? Because he's called the Time Lord, and when he got drafted, he missed his flight to Boston.
That's why he's called the Time Lord.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like I just don't like that.
It's funny. It's ironic.
We're not sitting here saying that the genesis story of the.
No, I'm saying that's why I'm saying it's dumb. If it's like a play on what happened, then it's dumb.
Anyways,
I'll get off my lawn. I don't care.
No, you're good. Yeah. Look, I told you I haven't done that in a while, so we might get one of those. What episode is this? 94? 94?
94.
No.
Episode 100 might just be a soapbox episode.
No, bro. I have another one, but I'm just not. I can't do it right now, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
We have a little bit of time before we want to get into the starting five, so let's have this little conversation. You know, this is a 3-person episode.
I don't want to have that. If you're going the direction I think you're going,
no. This is a walk-on podcast conversation for us three.
Okay.
Do we have any ideas for the number 100 episode? Because I mean, the year special was pretty special. I mean, it's gonna be pretty. It's hard to top the dating episode. Do we have any ideas what we want to do for number 100?
Yeah, I mean,
an in-person pod would be awesome,
and I think it's doable.
Again, it's not, but that's okay. Like,
I mean,
yeah, we'd have to ask to pull some strings to
we'll
ask for a
be
favor.
in the same area as what I meant.
That means nothing. No, we do not have the means to do that.
No,
that's okay.
But
I can if I mean, we can talk about it more off camera, but like, yeah, I mean, I can put in a couple requests to see if
no, you know what I meant though, Luke. I was just like, if it was to happen,
yeah, I mean,
the timing would actually align. Is that like the timing would actually align? Obviously, that's far fetched. But
we're on 94. We're on 94 right now, or 95?
Yeah, 94, I believe.
94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Yeah, last week of June.
Yeah, the timing would work out.
Yeah.
But
I
like
wouldn't
we
count
said,
on it.
that's
I just don't want to.
it's it's definitely a tough
Something
thing
I've been
to
thinking
reach.
about is like another game show type thing. But if we do a little like walk on pod trivia, you
That'd
know
be a
what I
good one.
mean? Because there's a lot of little things that we could pull from the last 100 episodes that either us or we bring in avid viewers or
Mhm.
past guests.
Mhm.
We could start a GoFundMe
Okay.
and see if everybody can send us to the draft. That's the week of the draft.
And this, okay.
GoFundMe is so bad, dude.
Anyway,
Oh,
so let's move on from
Bro,
Jared
people
asking
go.
our viewers
Hey,
for
hold
money.
on. Let's just let. I cannot let this fly right here. People have started GoFundMes and raised a lot of money for things worse than this. Okay,
That's
let's
true.
be honest.
you don't want to be those people. You don't
Yeah.
want to
I'm
be those
just
people.
saying exactly. I don't want to be the worst.
I look
if
at
this
those
is the
people
line right
weirdly.
here,
Oh
I can
my
be
God.
above the line, but I don't want
But
to be below
the line you're setting is pretty low. Like just being above that line is not saying much. It's like, yeah, I'm a
That's not
better
true,
shooter
man.
than my
It's all
dog.
about the eye of
Like,
the
good
beholder.
job, dude. That's. I don't know if I can get behind the GoFundMe option.
For the
Man.
viewers listening right now, shoot
Live,
us some
Tom, we're live.
ideas. No, but just shoot us some ideas. Shoot us some ideas if you have any off the top of our head. That would be cool for episode 100.
Find a
And
way to contact us.
yeah.
Our email is walkonpod0@gmail.com.
We could have someone else be the host.
Wow.
Guest host.
A guest host.
So what would be the premise of the episode?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm seeing the vision.
Essentially, we would have someone be each one of us, and then we would get interviewed, like if we were a guest.
That could be difficult, but it could be possible.
Or just one person being the host, and then we would be like the three guests.
Yeah,
but we've kind of already done that before. But I'm just, you asked me off the top of my head, man.
No, that's fine. That's good. That's why I wanted to catch you guys off guard because sometimes that's when we get our best ideas.
Oh, 100%.
Sometimes when we get our worst.
Hey, bro, you know what? Watch. If I did it.
No, don't do the GoFundMe. I do not want to be a part of your GoFundMe.
All right, fine. So then you can fund your own flight, and I'll use the 5 bands to fly first class then.
Well, no.
You guys are hearing it right here. You're hearing it.
Did I say I didn't like the GoFundMe, Jared? I'm full support.
We're sorry Luke couldn't make it. He decided to not be on board and had to fly coach while me and Tom were there in 3 hours.
I'll drive.
Live pod from first class.
I'll drive.
Thanks to the GoFundMe fundraiser.
What are you talking about?
I've done half of it, so I could, just throw the other half.
So the other half times 2.
That's light.
Wow. Can't wait for that live pod on the plane, Jared. That'll be exciting stuff.
Let me see.
It's fine. Let the ideas cook. That covered up enough time that we can get to the starting 5 now, fellas.
So you just told on us that we're killing time.
Yes, I literally mentioned that when I brought this subject up.
Right.
We do that a lot in the 3-person episodes, though. Unfortunately.
Oh man, we could have talked about it. I can't do it yet, man. But I want to talk about something else. But
it's fine. Like I said, we can have a soapbox episode. That could be a good 100.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too late.
I don't think the podcast is stopping anytime soon.
Well, actually, that could be the 100th episode. If things go how they're going, it could be a soapbox episode.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, we do not. We do not need an episode for that. Anyways, I got it back. I got it back up, fellas.
Screw that thing, man. I'm first.
We have you in the first slot here. That doesn't mean anything.
That means I'm first then.
Okay. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and click generate. Oh, let me get into what we're doing first. I propose that I think we should do a random one because I think as the playoffs wind down, we're gonna have more NBA playoff centered starting 5. So I put out the idea of breakfast items, starting 5 breakfast items. And now I think we need to be as specific as possible. For
we need guidelines.
You can't just say eggs. Like you have to say what type of eggs.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Are we on board with that?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I have a
question.
Bro, I'm just kidding, man. I don't care. I have
a question, but
I'm a very specific person. All right, I'm picky eater.
I didn't think it was gonna be a pro.
You don't want to spoil. I'll ask my question when I select the person.
Okay, well here we go. I'm gonna click the order, generate order, show.
Second. God,
we got.
Damn it.
That's so tragic. That is insane.
Okay.
Every time, bro.
Look,
That
this
thing's
is literally
rigged.
live though. It's not rigged. You got first one of the times we did.
No,
it?
I didn't. I got picked first one time. Or what? Which guess was that? Our last guess.
No, I don't
Picked
think
me
you've been
first.
second every time we've done the random gen though. It just
All
seems
right,
to
man.
stick out most. I think you've just
All
been
right.
second the
All right.
most.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
be
go
the
ahead,
leadoff
Tom.
hitter. I'll be the leadoff hitter here, and I'm gonna immediately go ahead and you guys can flag this if you think it doesn't fly.
If
I
you
think
give
it
me a
does.
drink, I will throw
No,
this
not a drink.
microphone.
Not a drink. 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 I just think this is my point guard because it involves a lot of ingredients and a lot of things, but I can see why the flag is thrown. I've got a breakfast burrito here.
No, that's fine to me. I think that's
Does
good.
it
That's
fly?
not a flag.
Okay,
That's
That's a
I
good
just
play.
did-
That's a good play. No, it's
Okay,
a really
I
good
just
play.
didn't know if it was
That's a
because
good
it
play.
has bacon and potatoes and
No,
eggs. I
no,
didn't
no,
know.
no.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's
Just
because
because we can. Yeah, we can
a breakfast
individually
burrito is
select.
its own thing.
Yeah, it's
its own-
That's
it's
like
cool,
yeah,
right.
it's its own.
I can
thing.
order
Awesome.
a breakfast burrito and I can order bacon at the same time. You know what I
Excellent.
mean?
Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. No, no.
Yeah, so my catalyst of the squad, this is my Magic Johnson. It's the breakfast burrito. Like I
This is
said,
your
it's got
Quaid
everything you
Alameen
need.
is who this is.
Yeah, I mean, it's got everything you need. Throw a little hot sauce, throw some ketchup. Like, come on. It's
Hot sauce and ketchup.
enough,
That's a
enough
crazy
said.
combo.
Enough
Interesting.
said.
It doesn't.
Either or. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be
Is your-
both. I'm
your-
more of a
is-
ketchup guy, but hot
your-
sauce is good too.
Is your point guard going to be a chucker? Because I don't know. It seems to me that the breakfast burrito is drawing a lot of attention, and I'm not seeing him facilitate
Yeah.
very much.
He might be a
Seems
Brunson
like-
type. He might be a Brunson type.
No, bro. He seems like a Kyle Lowry type.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay,
Jared,
well,
it's your take.
You
Jared,
know,
your
with the
choice,
sexual
Jared.
innuendos that Jared just threw
That's
out there.
crazy.
That's not
Let's
sexual.
move
That
on.
wasn't
Yo,
sexual.
let's
Tommy,
move
he didn't
on.
mean it like that. He threw
Yeah,
it-
dude, what are you
oh
talking
my
about?
gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Bro,
just
you're the
saying.
only one that brought it
Bro,
up.
yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
I just
Bro,
saying.
you're-
man.
this is
He's on his
crazy.
BBO
Alright,
Drizzy
anyways.
right now. That's
Okay,
Hey, that's crazy.
Okay, here
Yeah.
we
Hey,
go.
my point guard, man. I'm glad. At least I can get this one off. My point guard, man. He just sets the table. He can stand alone, like if he needs to be a score first guy, but like he can really set the table to get assists, be a distributor. You can add a lot of different things to this to make it nice. I'm gonna add one specific thing because I like a little extra, little jelly, with my PG. Give me a waffle with whipped cream.
Good pick.
Whipped cream. Okay.
Whipped cream. Waffle
Now,
with
is
cream.
it a
Nice.
Belgian waffle?
I mean, I like
just
Belgian
standard.
waffles, but like I can go like standard waffle.
But
Like,
Standard
Here's why.
waffles. Got it.
Because
Standard waffle.
I'm not. I. Someone might want the Belgian.
Yeah.
Just
I
you
mean,
might
then
want
I'll
some
take
Belgian.
Belgian then if we're
Okay.
going.
You
If
want
we're gonna
Belgian?
do that,
You want
I'll take
Belgian?
Belgian. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take Belgian with whipped cream.
Belgian waffle is off the board.
That's a good take though, Jared. That's the
Good
right
pick.
play. That's the right
Yeah.
play.
It's
No,
it's
I
an
mean, like
excellent-
that's what I'm saying.
it's
If
an
you give me a
excellent pick.
like an Eggo, I'm gonna enjoy my Eggo. But
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
the
go
waffle.
ahead.
yeah.
The waffles.
I
are
hope I
good,
didn't take anybody. But yeah,
No,
Oh,
you're
an
good.
Eggo.
yeah.
Great. An Eggo is a great play.
So-
Great play.
I'm really disappointed because I'm gonna just my point guard is literally the fuel of America, and you're gonna throw a flag. I guess it sounds like it. I can't take coffee as my point guard.
No, you can't. I thought Tommy was gonna say like Baja Blast or something like that's like he.
Okay.
But
What the hell would incline you to think I was gonna take a Baja Blast at my
Bro,
point guard
you've
on
had some
breakfast
crazy
items?
You had when we had snack items, you had crazy drink
Cinnabons,
takes.
Cinnabons.
No, when we had snack items, you had crazy drink takes.
Jared, a Baja Blast for breakfast might be the most disrespectful shout you've ever thrown
There's-
at me on this pod. And there's been
not
a
a
couple
name-
of them.
I'm not a
And
name
there's been a
dropper,
couple of them.
but there's one person I know that wakes up and drinks Mountain Dew before.
Oh
the sun
my
comes
goodness.
and
Oh,
we're
I
just
know
gonna
that guy as
continue to
well.
move it on.
Yeah.
So back to my pick before we get
Yeah,
derailed.
so you
That's
went coffee
unbelievable.
at point guard. That's a good take.
I'm taking coffee. Coffee,
Okay.
literally.
Wait.
I would say
Specify the type of coffee.
just a cup of coffee. What do you mean a type of coffee?
That's a valid question for Tommy.
I don't
to
drink
ask, 'cause
coffee,
there's
so I
lots
don't
of
get
there's
it.
a
I
there's
don't
a
drink
lots
coffee,
of
so-
different options.
A
for
cup of
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay. He just wants a
whatever-
black drip.
I just
coffee.
want
Just a black coffee.
kettle,
Okay.
kettle
Coffee.
black
Yeah.
cup. Boom. You could put
Drip
whatever
coffee.
you want.
Boom.
Yeah, but I
Nice.
feel like you could
Okay.
customize that. Like you could
Yeah,
throw a little
drip,
sugar.
yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
you
a
know what I
drip
mean.
coffee though.
Yeah,
Well,
so
no,
the-
but just so you know, that's like what you're talking about is
Yeah,
like a
not
drip
an
coffee.
espresso, all that fancy.
Yeah, I
BS.
was-
No,
I
no,
had-
no.
I felt like
got
that was a good
Bob
question. There's
Cousy.
so many
I got
different
Bob
types of
Cousy at the
coffees.
point guard,
Yeah.
bro. Everyone got a
Yeah.
drip coffee thing in their house. That is probably the breakfast for I would say 95% of Americans, and
Yeah.
I guarantee you I'm not
That's
exaggerating.
not a bad pick.
So,
Let's go to your shooting guard.
Yeah, let me go coffee there. At the shooting guard, and I'm so glad that I got this pick because I'm shocked Jared didn't take that to point. Because I'm just glad it got
I
to
know
me.
it's gonna be some shade.
Give me cereal at the shooting guard.
I've used it before, so I like to vary
okay,
my
that's
list
fine.
up.
I appreciate that, but you can't lie. The cereal is a score. The cereal is a high volume
It's on
score.
my list in
The
case
cereal
I
at
need
shooting
it.
guard is a steal. It's a steal in my
This
book. It's a
this
steal in my
guy,
book.
I'm telling you, this guy probably leads the league in scoring. I don't think anyone's upset eating a bowl of cereal
No,
and for
that's a great
breakfast.
call.
And we've talked about late night eats. It's an elite late night eats, but that's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah, exactly.
Breakfast,
So
cereal, and I'm just that's a really good point guard shooting guard combo right there.
Do you have a go-to breakfast cereal or no? Just any like, not that
there's
I
only
need
one
you.
right answer. There's only
Not
one
that I
right
need you to
answer.
clarify for your list, Luke. I'm just curious for
There's
personal.
only one right answer here, bro.
Look.
There's only one right answer.
I'm gonna
dude.
give you the big three. I'm gonna give you the big three.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and Captain Crunch. One of those three, you're getting.
Yeah, there's only
at
one
least
right
30
answer.
game.
There's only one.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah,
and anyway,
might as well.
Jared, who's your shooting guard?
If we're gonna put the big four in there, I don't think that's
it's
a thing.
not Mount Rushmore, bro.
Honey Nut Cheerios deserves to be in that conversation.
Yeah, it's a good shout. It's a good shout. I'm a big frosted mini wheats guy.
That's
underrated.
a horrible play.
Underrated.
I'm not mad at frosted mini wheats, but that's not like if I'm gonna eat cereal, like I might as well have oatmeal if I'm gonna do that.
Frosted mini wheats. I learned this yesterday, by the way. Frosted
They're
mini
good
wheats
for you.
No, they're not. Look it up.
They have a ton
They're
of
good
sugar.
for you.
No, they're not.
Tommy, they advertise to you that they're good for you. This is what I was gonna say. They're extremely bad for you. You might as well go eat some Lucky Charms. I'm being serious.
I mean, the sugar, I guess, but like like Jared said, it's like kind of like eating oatmeal. It's kind of like
you think you're eating well,
yeah,
buddy. Your guts are hating.
Okay,
you.
Fine. Mini wheats then. Mini wheats then. Those are good for me.
Okay, back to you, Jared.
At shooting guard, so this guy's instant offense. Like literally, I can't say the word. Instant offense.
We gotta,
Yeah. Instant. Like this guy checks in or this guy game starts, boom, guy's got 10 of the first 12. Give me espresso shot. Espresso shot specific.
Can you say that again?
Espresso.
Thank you. Okay, I just want
to. Espresso shot.
Espresso.
Yeah, so Jared, the espresso shot is still on the board. The espresso shot is not available. He's been selected.
Yeah, I see what Tom is still hurting after me hitting him with a Baja Blast. So this is payback.
Unbelievable.
You did throw an X in there. I just want
espresso. Espresso shot.
Real energizer.
It's my instant offense.
Can't believe this guy's still on the board. I'll keep it simple. I've got a nice stack of pancakes here at the shooting guard. Flapjacks. Get the syrup on it. Easy. Pancakes at the 2. At the 3, we're going to turn around here and we're going to go ahead and select, I think it's the best side at a breakfast spot. Give me the hash browns. The hash browns at as my 3. Just a pivotal player on our team. Need the hash browns.
Yeah, it's a good glue guy for sure.
Small forward. I put this guy here at the small forward because not only can, he's a utility guy for sure. And he's really someone that can bolster your team, but he can play so many different roles because you can add so many different ingredients to make it good. Give me like a egg scramble, where you mix it all together, put together, not necessarily an omelet, but
like a breakfast burrito without the tortilla.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good call. Yeah.
No, it's a good play. I like a good breakfast scramble. The thing about a good breakfast scramble is you can kind of throw whatever you want in there. The eggs just kind of bring it all together.
Yeah, exactly. That's like what keeps everything cooking. But like, some bell peppers,
I could put bell peppers,
some avocado, some
spinach
chicken,
in there. You know
spinach, mushrooms are solid. Yeah,
it's a good
green
selection.
onions.
It's a good play. It's a good play. Guy plays in a lot of systems. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
My small forward is a presence. He's a presence. I like to think he's kind of a Josh Hart type guy. He's a big time rebounder. He's gonna fill you up. This guy's providing a lot of protein, a lot of carbs. You're gonna be set for the day if you have a good one of these for breakfast. I got the bagel with lox. I'm a big bagel with lox guy.
Wow, that's an interesting play from you.
He's a high class guy. Probably going to be one of my more expensive contracts. He's worked up quite the revenue for us.
They are expensive.
They are expensive. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, like if you get a bagel with lox done correctly, nice everything bagel. I like to throw a few capers on there, maybe some avocado.
No, that seems like a Chandler Parsons type contract to me.
Chandler Parsons was getting buckets for a minute there, like
for a
and a
minute,
half.
the first 2 bites, and then
No, it's just half the bagel. You know what I'm saying? But look, you can't tell me after you have a bagel with lox, you're not good for the day.
I don't eat
You're
that,
probably
so
yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Power forward. There's the big three. There's the big three. You guys, we got the waffle out the way. You got the pancake. So I'm gonna take French toast at my 4.
Yep, that's a good pick.
I think I have to. If I don't have one of the big three, while you guys have the other 2, I have to. You know what I mean? Like I'm going blind. So this is my Victor Wembanyama at the 4.
The 4.
Like I said, I mean, he's it's a French toast. But I think the French
he just
toast
was worried that he wasn't going to make it around again.
It's a firepower. It's a firepower play, 100%. Personally, French toast comes number 2 in my hierarchy. I'm going waffle, French toast, pancake. That's my order. You can't go wrong with a pancake.
I could take or leave a pancake.
It's good to get him off the board there, Luke, because I'm a big best available guy, and if French toast fell, he was getting
But you can't tell me French toast is not a front court guy.
Like, no, absolutely.
Is. Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely is a front court guy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And he's more mobile. I would argue he's more mobile than the flapjack. He's definitely more mobile.
I think so. He might have
stingy defender.
Yeah. Get a nice little crust on it. You know what I'm saying? He's
stingy defender.
Yeah, but be an interesting matchup in a switch situation for sure.
Yeah, and then you start adding the toppings. Real good dunk package.
Yeah, 100%.
No doubt.
100%.
No doubt.
So at power forward,
Victor Wembanyama, French toast.
I'm okay. So
see what I did there?
Okay.
That went over my head the first time. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna take a second to regroup here because that was good. I love the wordplay. I'm a sucker for wordplay.
Not a Rudy Gobert guy, or
like I said, it's my Victor Wembanyama.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See, like now I have to refocus. Started thinking memes. Power forward. I can't believe this guy's still here. I think I've put him on other lists, but there's just no way that I can't have him on a breakfast list. If I need someone to, catch that lob, someone to catch a body, this guy's gonna be there for me because he's just a showstopper. Give me the donut. Specifically, sprinkle donut, man.
Great play.
Sprinkle guy. You're like a chocolate sprinkle or like a glazed
cake
sprinkle.
donut. So people don't realize
that
here
we go.
Regular donuts, like a Krispy Kreme donut or like a glazed donut, is made out of lard. Whereas
you like the old fashioned joint.
Old fashioned sour cream cake or like a cake donut is made out of cake batter.
Yeah, I'm an old fashioned guy myself.
Yeah, so I love old fashioned. And I love the sprinkled donut with the vanilla. I'll get 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate. Yeah. So power forward.
It's a young guy too. The sprinkles. Keeps the locker room young.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my rookie. Yeah.
Good play.
Good selection. Selection.
Yeah.
My power forward. We want to go with a person that I think is a savvy veteran of the breakfast item selection. I like the way Luke went with the French Spurs comparison, and I'll also do that. This is my Boris Diaw of the lineup. I've got the breakfast parfait here. Get some yogurt, the granola.
This is getting hilarious.
That's a bad play, I think.
Drop the blueberries, the fruits. I mean, the breakfast parfait is
the breakfast parfait. The breakfast parfait
great,
has a
man.
short shelf life, though. Is
great.
he playing 82 games? I don't.
No. He's essentially Zion, actually. Zion
I look at the breakfast parfait as a very key 16-game player, though. I mean, maybe this is a Kawhi. Maybe this is a Raptors Kawhi Leonard type of guy. He's going to show up when you need him. I think the breakfast parfait does exactly what we need. It's healthy. Like I said, it's a savvy vet. And that's what I want at my 4. We'll turn around to the 5. I like my 5s to have big paint presence, lock down the boards, take care of everything, swat everything at the rim, and that's why I've got the cinnamon roll here. The large cinnamon roll.
That's a good take.
Yeah, that's a good
big fan of the cinnamon roll. It's a key staple in my breakfast items.
Yeah, that's a good play.
We used to have cinnamon rolls at NAU back at our.
Yeah, this is too. I can't the big cinnamon rolls.
Need the frosting.
Too much.
The icing. Yeah.
The icing. Yeah. Is there a difference?
I don't know. I was.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
I didn't say. I wasn't saying that because I thought you were wrong.
I would say though that
Gotcha.
icing is probably not as thick as frosting is.
Yeah, that might be what
interesting.
it is, to be honest.
Interesting.
Like cupcake frosting, I would not put that on a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, because that
but like yeah. No,
that might be the difference. It's the same.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
Same purpose.
Yeah.
Man, this is a tough call. Center.
I don't know what I'm gonna do either.
Yeah, because I had to make some audibles. You guys have some good lists. I guess I'm gonna go this way because I don't like just to switch it up here because this isn't a this is a rare player. This is a guy who like Arvydas Sabonis. Like he played his best years in a different country. He came to the NBA later in his career, but he was still super effective. So this isn't a meal that you're gonna find at every breakfast spot, but the 1 or 2 times you do find it, this guy's really going to deliver. Give me the breakfast tacos.
Yes, that's a really good play, man.
Nice.
Breakfast tacos.
Shout out to Austin, Texas. They're home to some of the greatest
that's
breakfast
when we
tacos.
went. Then when we went to Texas, that was the big play. Yeah. There's a place Meat and Eat has the restaurant has breakfast tacos.
I was gonna say the chain in Austin. I don't know if any of my Austin people are listening. Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah,
they do
the breakfast tacos. That's where we went. That's where we went.
It's fantastic.
They're very good.
Very good. Really good play.
Very good.
I like that for you. Okay. I had a different center. I'm going best available. I'm going best available here. I still think it is a center. It's an extremely fatty item, but this is on people's podium for breakfast items. So it not being drafted, it needs to get taken. So in the last pick, I'm taking bacon as my center. I think
there you go.
bacon and coffee pick and roll. Are you kidding me? Like
it's good pick and roll.
That's crazy.
Good pick and roll.
That's asking. It's asking for trouble.
But
yeah,
bro, I don't personally eat bacon, so this feels like a bad take for myself.
Can bacon and coffee guard though? That's my question.
Oh my god, do you see the problems at
toilet?
Yeah,
I think they're getting picked on, dude. I think they're getting picked on.
Okay, walk on. I want to go a few different directions with this walk on. It really could go a lot of different ways. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna go to something. So since I took something that I really don't eat, I'm gonna go to something that I find myself grabbing in the grocery aisle often. And it's kind of a niche play, but I really love this. You can use it as toast. You can use it as a vessel for a sandwich. You can even use it if you want to do the locks on this. Give me the sourdough English muffin. I really like a sourdough English muffin.
It's really good.
Do you like nooks and crannies or no nooks and crannies?
I don't know if I'm familiar with that term when it comes.
So there's the English muffin that's just flat on the like.
No, I like it when you open. Yeah, no. I like the nooks and
yeah. Like if you get the Thomas brand, it's called nooks and crannies.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
I was gonna say, is that a known thing?
Yeah, it says nooks and crannies.
No, I trust you. I just didn't. I don't think
because you get the English muffin that's like the flat one. That's like essentially like the McMuffin or whatever at
We can leave that at McDonald's. We can leave
okay. I just didn't know. I had to ask.
No, you're fine. I'm not calling you out on that. I'm familiar. So give me the nooks and crannies.
You want the Thomas.
Sourdough.
You want the Thomas. There's 6 of them.
I need some texture. I need some rugged energy to it. You know what I'm saying?
Throw some peanut butter on there. That's pretty good too.
Literally a chip on their shoulder. But that's what I'm saying. You can have it by itself as just toast, or you can have it as a sandwich vessel, or you can keep it open, sunny side with some eggs on top. You can do it all with the English muffin, and I prefer the sourdough.
That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Now, at my walk-on, I'm really glad, Luke. I love how this is working out in my favor because this is really helping me make my case here for the best walk-on of the group. Because, like you said, bacon is one of the most popular foods for breakfast, and pretty much everybody that eats breakfast food regularly is like, oh yeah, I really like bacon. But bacon's long lost cousin doesn't get the shine he deserves, but is much healthier, 2 has way less fat, and 3 actually tastes much better. So give me turkey bacon at the walk-on.
Yeah. I mean,
turkey bacon.
A good play. That's the bacon that I myself eat.
Yeah, turkey bacon is awesome. I do not like regular bacon, but turkey bacon I will.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't eat swine as well. No, it's a good play. I thought about it too, but I just went for best available. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, that's
fans
fine.
Are coming. I'm putting.
That's fine.
Bodies in seats with the bacon.
Yeah,
section.
you threw Nurkic 100 mil. There you go.
Yeah, I mean it was just best available. I had to get the pick out there.
Are we comparing bacon and? That's That's disgusting, Jared. I don't know if I agree with that one, man.
And I'm gonna take Baja Blast. That's my
Yeah, I know. My walk on. I mean, I'm not even gonna give that the time of day. I'm not even gonna give that the time of day. I did my part on that.
No.
My walk on
It's a
here.
valid
I think
concern.
this is a. It's not. It's just not. I think this is a guy, a breakfast item that gets overlooked, and that's why it's the walk on, obviously. But it absolutely suffices in a pinch. You know, if you're on the way, if you're in a hurry, I think this is it's a great grab and go. I've got a muffin here. Got a muffin, specifically a banana nut muffin.
banana nut.
Yeah,
muffin,
it's solid.
Big fan of the banana nut muffin. I think it does the job, man. I love the muffins. Costco muffins.
Yeah, those are good. You know the ones at the airport that are in the one single package? I find myself
Yeah,
buying a
those
muffin
things
a
are so
lot.
greasy though. They're so disgusting.
I just find myself buying it in a
I
chocolate
don't know.
milk. Like I just
Yeah,
do
I
that
don't know if I've
often.
ever done that.
That's because
I
that's
don't
the
know if
only
I've ever
thing
done
that's
that.
like less than $3. Like everything else is like
Exactly.
$12.
For like what?
Yeah, $7 for a smart water. Like, give me a break, dude.
This is some really good lists.
No, it's a really good
Tom,
list,
I do have a follow-up question though. So you're gonna tell me that if they didn't put coffee, if they didn't have a coffee slushy, you wouldn't be interested in that in the morning,
They do.
or like
It's
a
called
or like an energy
Frappuccino.
drink
Is a
slushy.
coffee slushy not a frappuccino?
But
Yeah, I feel
frappuccino's
like
not slushy texture though, is it?
no, it is.
It's like a yeah. It's
Oh,
like
is
a
it? Oh,
milkshake.
okay.
It is.
Then
It
I don't
is.
know then.
It's like an icy
And
milkshake.
I've never
So.
had one.
yeah, no, I
I don't know.
have. I
don't really
actually tried my
drink
first
coffee.
one this year from McDonald's.
Like, what's that
Big-
place called? Oh, Dutch Bros, bro. That place.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's got
Not
to
a
be one
Dutch
of the
Bros
worst
guy.
places.
We know he's
Yeah.
not a Dutch Rose guy. We've had this conversation.
I know, but I'm saying like that place tries to trick you and have like coffee slushies. It's just straight sugar.
Oh yeah, that's a dessert.
This last year has really like been the first time I've opened up to coffee, and so no, I don't think I would, Jared. Sadly
Okay.
enough to say,
I was,
and I am
honestly,
an icy guy. I am an icy
Yeah.
guy. So,
Jared,
but
are
I just
you a
think
coffee drinker?
I think it's too early. I think
once
it's
I
too
had
early for
kids,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
that's
but
what Chris
but
said
like,
too.
to be honest, like I don't like drinking a full cup of coffee. Anything that's 5 ounces or less, that's less. That's why I put espresso, because like that's just an ounce and a half straight to the dome.
Is
Like,
it
why mess around with milk or water?
with milk? So, but you're not doing the smaller amount because of the caffeine. You're just doing it for like the actual like
No, for the
size of the
caffeine.
veg. Is
No,
it's
like,
in an espresso shot more caffeine than your standard cup of coffee?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm
so
saying
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
You're
saying
not
I don't
worried
want
about
all
the
the extra
caffeine.
liquid.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I just want the
okay.
caffeine straight to the dome. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to drink
I respect
9
that. I
ounces
respect
of
that.
coffee, 12 ounces of coffee. Like,
I respect
that's why I
that.
was asking you earlier. So like a drip coffee is just like regular coffee,
And that's what
like,
fuels
yeah,
America.
right? But like if
It
you have
does,
like,
man.
you know, like a cappuccino or a latte or like
Yeah, that's different. No, I
macchiato, that's
understand
like
that. I
espresso
understand.
with
Yeah, yeah.
certain milk made a certain way.
My point guard
So
doesn't have time for all that.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
I
what
got you.
yeah. Once I had kids, then yeah, I started drinking coffee.
I've only drinking coffee one time in my life, and it was for like a 3-day stretch, and it was when I was driving from Texas to California. That was just to make sure I didn't fall asleep at the wheel. Other than that, I will not touch it.
Yeah,
I'm scared of it. So
yeah, it can't, like, it's, but you know what the funny thing is, like, now, just like anything else, right? Once you get into something, you become a snob of it. So it's like I don't go to Starbucks. I can't go to Starbucks. Like, there's like, you know, it's like,
me neither.
if I'm gonna
but we don't
drink
need to get in that
coffee,
discourse.
yeah, no. If I want coffee, I want coffee that tastes good. You know, just like if I'm gonna have beer, or if I'm gonna have wine, or you know what I mean. I'm not just gonna drink whatever.
Yeah, you hold yourself to a high standard.
Exactly, that's it.
There's nothing. I gave a speech to a group of high school basketball players tonight about holding yourself to a high standard. So
yeah, that probably went in one ear and out the other.
No, these are good kids. They accepted it. They're not like
all
some
right,
other people.
okay, all right.
What do you got, Jared? What do you got, bro?
I was gonna say something else.
No, just go.
There's a good.
Just go ahead and say your rap or your poem or your lullaby, whatever you want to call it today.
Lullaby.
Jared, bro. Jared.
Come on, bro. You started it, bro.
That wasn't an intended shot at anyone else. The fact that
I know, but you know where I'm going, bro.
I do, but we don't have to go there.
Oh God! All right,
Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in.
Because nobody knows what you're laughing
Even if
about.
I have an early tea time, and I have to fight a cop, I'm still getting my 50 chips a night, so that when my scramble starts, there won't be a bogey in sight.
Oh my God, the double entendre.
That's really good, Jared. That was good.
This might be some of your best work, Jared. Double entendre.
Wait, can you run that back?
Scramble. For those of you that don't know, a scramble is not only a breakfast item, it is a type of golf competition.
Way to play golf.
It is a scoring system. That is impressive work.
Even if I have an early tee time
at a J-Dub, the original,
and have to fight a cop, I'm still getting my 50 chips a night.
Absolutely.
So that when my scramble starts,
yes,
there won't be a bogey in sight.
Yeah,
great.
That's got to be.
And the prediction on the Luke and I tandem scramble with no bogeys is just completely accurate. I love the way you were thinking there, Jared.
Yeah,
fellas.
Right. Yeah,
episode 94 has been great. Yeah, I will. I'll probably have my banana nut muffin whenever that match happens. Morning of. What a great episode tonight, man. Really good banter there. Love the breakfast item call from Luke.
Yeah, worked out well, actually.
Great chatter, great lists. You know, I don't know who's messing with the tandem of pancakes and breakfast burrito, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
It's a slow backcourt.
It's a good backcourt is what it is, man. It's a good backcourt. With that being said, episode 94. These are your favorite walk-ons. We're walking out.